White is the target of heated anger by Oakland police because he released a convicted killer on his own recognizance. This time, the man was charged with assault on an Oakland officer. Ironically, the policeman he killed some 8 years ago was also an Oakland officer. We'll have details on that story and all the day's news up next on the 10 o'clock news.
If you're like millions of Americans, you want to quit smoking. So why haven't you? Well, quitting's a lot easier said than done. But there is something you can do until you quit. Use new Smart Tip filters. Smart Tips cut tar and nicotine in filter cigarettes. Smart Tips are small, inconspicuous, and even disposable. So try Smart Tips. It's not as good as quitting, but it's a step in the right direction. Smart Tips by Teledyne Waterpick. They cut tar and nicotine in filter cigarettes.
Think of plump, picture book peaches and smooth, creamy newts and yogurt. Think of blankets of blueberries and succulent strawberries and rich, fruity newts and yogurt. Think of apples in the orchard and raspberries this ripe. And when you do, remember newts and yogurt, the most delicious thought of all.
There's news, and there's KGO Radio 81 News. Jim Dunbar and Ted Wygant in the AM, Ed Baxter and Jan Black in the PM. News with feeling, serious, human, light, about weather, money, and KGO's exclusive double coverage airplane and copter traffic reports. The AM and PM News on KGO Radio 81. Dunbar and Wygant, Baxter and Black. News to talk about.
KGO News Talk Radio 81.
Get cracking, Tony. Introducing the 1982 edition of the best-selling car in the world, the Toyota Corolla. Why is it the best-selling car in the world? Maybe people know that they can depend on it, and that gives them a very good feeling. The 1982 Toyota Corolla. Depend on it.
Join us tomorrow night for Hombre, starring Paul Newman and Frederick March on Channel 2's 8 o'clock movie.
Within every man, there are two men. One who does what he's told to.
There's some real big money on the table.
One who does what he has to.
Look for that kid you took off the truck.
Within every man, there is a border. Once he crosses it, there's no going back.
Charlie, I can't believe we couldn't work something out.
Jack Nicholson. The Border, rated R.
Starts today at the Royal and selected theaters and drive-ins in the Bay Area.
Is your dog getting all the variety he deserves? Well, not if you're feeding him a one-flavor dry dog food. 2 flavors aren't much variety either. Even 3 flavors aren't as much variety as you can give him. Only 1 dry dog food. Come and get it. Has a variety of 4 flavors, shapes, and colors in every bag. The flavors of beef, cheese, liver, and chicken. Come and get it! It's the taste that calls dogs to dinner.
You can help this retarded child grow into a self-sufficient working adult. Contact your local ARC, the Association for Retarded Citizens.
Judy Holliday and William Holden, born yesterday, Saturday at 5 on Channel 2.
There's only one, two.
One of the wounded victims of the rampage in a Market Street office building tells his story tonight, how dozens of frightened office workers ran for cover, how he helped one of them and then paid for his selfless act. Brigadier General James Dozier spoke publicly today after his dramatic liberation from the Red Brigades yesterday. There were no direct questions answered, but Dozier said freedom is the most precious gift, and he had high praise for Italian police and their flawless rescue. Marie Weinberg had some incriminating things